Welcome to English with Nay, the platform that's all about helping you build your confidence in English. I'm Teacher Nay, and I'm here to help you on your journey to speaking English confidently like a native. In today's lesson, we're going to talk about the indefinite articles a and an, how to determine the right article to use for a word. We have two indefinite articles in English, a and an. They are both used to describe a non-specific noun. For example, I see a cat. I see the cat. I see an animal. I see the animal. The difference between a and an is based on the types of nouns they are referring to. A is used for nouns that begin with a consonant sound. An is used for nouns that begin with a vowel sound. Remember the example I gave earlier? I see a cat. I see an animal. The word cat starts with the k sound, which is a consonant. The word animal starts with the a sound, which is a vowel. The important thing you have to keep in mind is that this is about sound, not spelling. In elementary school, we were taught the English vowel letters A, E, I, O, U, and to put the article an in front of any word that starts with one of these letters. But technically, that's not true. The letter doesn't make the vowel sound. What makes the vowel sound is the open airflow from the mouth to the vocal cords. This is different from the consonant sound, which usually has some sort of blockage from either the lips, tongue, or teeth that prevents the air from flowing in easily. So let's review the vowel letters to give a better perspective of this. Remember, vowel letters have both a short version and a long version. The letter A, the short version, ah, ah. Long version, a. Can you hear the open air sound? Ah, a. I want an apple. I see an alien. That was an accident. She is an ambitious person. A. The letter E. The short version is eh. The long version, e. Can you hear the open air sound? E. I want an egg. I see an eagle. That is an excellent choice. This is an easy way to put it. E. The letter I. The short version is I. The long version, I. Can you hear the open air sound? I have an issue with my paperwork. I have an idea to share. This person has an infection. I want to eat an ice cream cone. The letter O. The short version, ah. The long version, oh. Can you hear the open air sound? Ah. Look, it's an octopus. I want an orange. Have you ever tried an omelet? This is an open case. So the letter U. I want you guys to pay very close attention to the difference between the short version and the long version of the letter U. The short version, The long version, you. Can you hear the difference? You. The short version of the letter U has an open air sound. But the long version has a blockage coming from the back of the tongue. You. You. So because of that, the long version of the letter U, it's a consonant sound. So you would have to use the article a in front of this sound. It would go like this. I have an uncle. I am going to a university. Do you have an umbrella? That is a unique shirt you're wearing. You. Now, let's try a few consonant letters. Unlike vowel letters, consonant letters only have one sound. Let's start with the letter B. B. Can you hear the blockage? The blockage is coming from the lips. B. He is a boy. This is a banana. That is a big purse. I want to read a book. B. The letter M. I am looking at a mirror. I am going to a market. Can I see a menu? Look, there's a mountain. The letter H. So for this letter, the blockage is coming from the back of the tongue. Although it sounds like there's an open airway, which technically there is, technically there's also a blockage coming from the back of the tongue where you can feel it from the back of your tongue where the tongue is like retracting itself like I am wearing a hat. That is a huge decision to make. She is a happy baby. I have an hour left. Yes, an hour. So the word hour, it's spelled H-O-U-R. This is referring to the unit of time. For example, 60 minutes equals 1 hour. However, the H in the beginning of the word is silent. Because the H is silent, we're technically pronouncing the next letter of the word, which is O. And we know that O has two sounds, which is either aw or O. But in this case, it's aw. And aw is a vowel sound. So we would say in hour. In hour. The letter X. Technically, the letter X has two sounds, X and Z. The letter X is a consonant letter. However, one of the sounds of the letter is a vowel sound, and the other one is a consonant sound. Can you guess which one might be the vowel sound and the consonant sound? X, Z. That's right. X. X. It starts with the sound. And we already know that the sound is a vowel sound. So because is a vowel sound, we use the article an in front of this sound. The other sound, z, is a consonant sound. And we can tell it's a consonant sound because of the blockage that's coming from the teeth and the tongue. Z. So because of that, we would use the article a in front of the z sound. So this is how it would go. He needs an X-ray. The baby is playing a xylophone. An X-ray, a xylophone. So like I said in the beginning of this video, you have to pay attention to the sound at the beginning of the word, not the spelling. Because if you focus on the spelling, it will become very easy to get confused and end up using the wrong article. After watching this video, your task is to label the items you see in your home. Label each item in your home and try to guess the correct article for that item. And then create a sentence using the correct article. For example, refrigerator. Refrigerator begins with the R sound. And you can feel the blockage coming from the back of the tongue. R. That makes it a consonant sound. Because refrigerator starts with a consonant sound, we use the article a refrigerator. Now let's create a sentence. This is a refrigerator. Another example would be oven. Oven starts with a sound, and there's no blockage from the sound because you can feel the open airway, thus making it a vowel sound. Because oven starts with a vowel sound, we use the article an in oven. Now let's create a sentence. This is an oven. In oven. Practice doing this with every item in your home using the articles a and an. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, found it super helpful, and that you're able to tell the difference between the indefinite articles a and an and how to determine the right article for a word. If you like this video, make sure to go ahead and click the like button and share your thoughts in the comment section. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel to get more videos like this. And I hope to see you again in the next lesson.